Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom for the PS4. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and contribute to my Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. And I finally found it. Yeah, I just have to go and retrace my steps. And hopefully I can just avoid running into more monsters, because I'm not exactly a big fan of over-leveling myself. And I went to all that trouble for... yeah, I get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! Yeah, just nothing. Nada, zippo, zilch. It just makes it all the more worth it, eh? Okay, whatever. Yeah, let's just get back on track here. And now I'm just hoping I can run into that Higgledy, that other Higgledy stone. Okay.
Well.
Come on!
Yeah, that'll take us all the way down to the bottom. In that case, there's just hold on. Is there a? There's no trap gate here. Just gonna take a look around until I can find it. And ooh, hello. Just ignore me.
I'll do my best!
Oh, never mind.
Say your prayers! Mind if I do? Mind if I do? This'll do.
Aha!
Woohoo!
Aha! There it is. Ooh, four-leaf soarway. And yeah, since I've just unlocked that that trip door. All right, before we go and take care of let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm bad with names. Oh yeah, before we take care of Nira, let's go and just placate that idiot. see here. Alright, let's take care of Tiller. If only there was a trap, if only there was a trap gate, oh yeah, trip door. Yeah, if only there was a trip door to where he was, but no, that would be too easy. Yep, just ignore me. Ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, ignore me! Phew. And just please tell me that this will be the last of him.
Oh.
I'm sorry to have to ask, lad, but the doorway probably put me back on my feet. Here, take it. Choke on it.
Stop.
Sorry for that, lad. Oh, I thought it was done for there for a minute. Well, you're very lucky we came along when we did. Now I think it's time for you to go home to Capstan, don't you? Aye, you're probably not wrong there. And listen, I'm sorry for all the bother I caused you. Oh, you had better be, pal. And make sure you get some for your trouble, though. Come and see me when you're next in Capstan, alright? I do hope Tiller makes it home in one piece.
Yeah.
You'll be alright, man. That's all the way we gave him for a right old spring in the step. We'll find them back in Capstan soon enough, and there'll be a reward waiting for us when we do, by the sound of it. Tidy! They're better. Ugh. Okay, good. He's in Capstan Hall and he's not being held up by the Kraken or something. Alright, you. Hey up, Evan. It's right good to see you. Now, I said we were going to give you a summit to make up for all the bother I caused, didn't I? Well, I went to have a word with Mr. Roy, but we couldn't come up with what you might need. I mean, you've already got a ship. Well, here's an idea for you. Instead of giving me something, why don't you come to live in my kingdom? We're always looking for new people to come and help us. Evermore's a wonderful place. We could really do with a talented shipwright like you. Plus, you've always wanted to try living somewhere else, haven't you? I think it would be the perfect solution for everyone. Up sticks and move out of your way. That's a big step, but... Oi, go on then. I'll soon make up for you saving me skin and then something. That's wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Tiller. Finally. Alright, there. I saved the idiot.
All right.
Ah, newbie.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see, revolutionary new research approach that that reduces development times by 10. Oops. Oh well. In for a penny, I guess.
Huh.
Alright, finally got all that straightened out. Now, let's go and see. Let's go and see if Brimeskimmer's all right.
Watch this!
You're welcome.
Alright, not exactly sure what we're going to be dealing with down there. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's see. It says an almanac. Tiller, a shipwright for Captain Napono. He has a tendency to overstate his own abilities, which means he sometimes takes on more work than he can handle. The Sky Pirates remain hopeful that he'll one day turn his hand to repairing sky skimmers. Overstating his abilities, eh? I never would have guessed. Alright, down we go.
Your Majesty!
Yep, just as I thought. And he's got the King's Bond.
Your Majesty! It is I, Leander! Please! You must come to your senses!
Nope, forget it.
It is too late for that, I'm afraid. Your queen is gone. Henceforth she shall be my puppet. Nothing more.
You will return her to me, now!
Tell me, why do you even care? Her people think little of her. She is powerless, weak, unloved.
Well, Serpentor's got a point here.
Hydropolis would be nothing without its queen.
And why is that?
Even were I inclined to tell you, you would not understand.
Okay, yeah, you're not even giving a reason.
So be it. Then I would ask that you do as your queen did and surrender your feeble spirit to me.
I surrender to none but Her Majesty.
Oh, we know about that, dude.
Is she coming around?
This has gone on long enough.
Oh, here comes Brimeskimmer.
Your kingdom is doomed. But then beauty never lasts.
Brimeskimmer, then the King's Bond truly is broken.
You heard the man, man. No King's Bond, meaning we've got ourselves a Kingmaker to clobber.
Alright, let's get to it. Brimeskimmer, Wavebreaker, Kingmaker.
To arms!
Flip, man!
Oh, and he's still really high level. Yay!
Clobber him!
I'm counting on you.
Christ! I was frozen today!
Say your prayers.
Uh-oh! This ain't looking too good!
Yep, Higmakers.
All together now!
Hey, Brimeskimmer, can you be cool for just a second? Oh, it turns into a little minigun. Bingo! Oh, not this again!
On you.
So only Eva can use the Hig Makers. Okay. Makes sense. He's the one who does have a bond with Lofty. Okay, yeah, Brimeskimmer's definitely a lot harder than Longfang. Ow! Bingo! Your Majesty! You're not hurt in any way. I am fine, Leander. Cease your fussing. Not one, but two Kingmakers have now fallen at your hand. Impressive. But it matters little. I have what I came for. Until we meet again. You know, 2 down, 4 to go. Or wait, was it 5? Oh, 2 down, 3 to go. Yeah.
Hey.
Your loyalty to the Queen really is something, Leander.
Of course.
It is no more than she deserves. Without her, our nation would be nothing.
Uh-huh.
So you keep saying, but what do you mean by that exactly? Very well. Perhaps it is time that you knew the truth. The place in which you now stand was destroyed some 300 years ago, along with the rest of Hydropolis.
What?
A great undersea volcano erupted, taking our nation and all its people with it. You saw the ruins in Leucippus's labyrinth? Those too were once inhabited by our people. Our kingdom's continued existence is thanks solely to Queen Nero's intervention. It is her gaze that protects us, her magic, channeled through the great, watchful power of the Eye, that turns back time to save us again and again. Were it not for Queen Nero and the Eye, we would have faded into obscurity long ago. So, you're all just basically ghosts? But there is one great problem with this method of survival. If the number of living souls in Hydropolis were to change, the great enchantment that Her Majesty has woven could no longer hold. So that's what all the laws were about. One more life or one less, and it all comes tumbling down, eh? The Queen has maintained her vigil for 3 centuries, never knowing a moment's sleep. And you too would be short of temper. You too would vent your frustrations on those around you. But all that she has done for us. All that she sacrificed for her beloved subjects.
How?
Leander, you knew.
Ah!
Your Majesty, you're unharmed, I hope. You did. You knew all along.
Yes.
And so I vowed to serve you, no matter what. I see. But the cracks are beginning to show at last. I fear that Hydropolis does not have long.
Yes.
Indeed. And that is why we need the Aether. It is. Do you remember, Leander, the promise we made to one another as children?
Of course.
I do, Your Majesty.
One day, Leander. One day, we will marry, and you will be my king. We will rule together. Promise me.
I promise. I promise that I will marry you. That I will always protect you. That I will never leave your side.
Do you swear it? On your life?
I do, Your Majesty. I do.
Oh, Leander. I love you.
How could I forget? It is my most cherished memory. And the reason I gave my life to you in service.
But that was not what I asked of you. I asked that you become my husband. My king.
But the law of Hydropolis forbids it. I could not become king. I cannot.
Do not pretend, Leander. You know. You know better than any man of this realm. Whosoever possesses the Aether possesses the right to rule. It was the first king of Hydropolis who brought it back with him, and with it claimed his crown.
But surely one such as I cannot...
Who better? Who else has guarded this realm more vigilantly? Cared for it more faithfully? As queen, I can accept no other. You must marry me. I command you.
But your Majesty, I cannot.
Why? For the sake of the kingdom? The hallowed realm over which we have watched for so long. If we are joined in marriage, then all must end. Time cannot repeat itself. Hydropolis must fade.
Yes. And I cannot allow that to happen.
Let go, Leander.
Let the past die. Burn it if you must.
This realm may fade, but another will soon blossom in its place. New life. A new kingdom. It should have happened long ago. But I could not let it. I had to have one last day by your side. Again and again.
Your Majesty.
But it is time at last. I am ready, Leander. The wheel must turn again for Hydropolis. And if it brings our destruction, then so be it. It also brings truth.
Your mind is made up, then?
It is. So come, take your place by my side. Be my husband. My king.
I will.
The preparations for our union will begin at once, but you need not remain to oversee them. I hereby release you from your duties. You are free. These travelers have need of your aid. Go with them. Forget the concerns of our kingdom for a time.
Truly?
Truly.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Hooray!
Thank you.
You have done much to aid us. My word is my bond. Your pact shall be signed. Speak with me when you are ready to proceed with the formalities.
Now...
And the magic used to turn back time in Hydropolis is an extremely complex spell by the name of Rejuvenate. Most wizards are only capable of using it to restore broken trinkets and so on, but Queen Nera's skills are such that she was able to bring its effect to bear on our entire kingdom. Wow! Okay, yeah, that is insanely powerful.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, time to free Hydropolis from the Purgatory. Very well, let us begin. If you will be so kind as to hand me the declaration.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
The pact is sealed. Our nations stand together. And now I must bid you farewell. Pray take care of my betrothed until his return.
We will. That is, assuming you're still happy to join us, Leander.
Of course. I only hope that I may be of use.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find some use for you, Boyle.
I'm sure you will be.
Evan had freed Queen Nerea from Doloran's wicked clutches. And for his troubles, he had succeeded in adding another nation to his burgeoning union. With it came a great asset, Leander, whose wisdom would surely prove vital in Evermore's continued development.
A country where love is forbidden. How strange.
And yet, I can actually get the logic behind it.
Yes, but I learned something there. I learned how fiercely a leader can long to protect their nation, and how much they can sacrifice for it.
I'm surprised she hasn't keeled over by now.
The Queen was prepared to devote her whole life to her kingdom, and for no one ever to know. I'm glad I met her. And Leander.
Well, there's still a way to go, and still an awful lot to learn.
Yes, I know. I've really only just begun.
In order to grow, we must first realize how small we are.
Perspective.
It's going to be fun watching you grow into your older, wiser self.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, you'll find out.
You're too busy building your kingdom to notice anything else, aren't you? All right. I'll see you soon, Evan.
Yes. See you soon.
A matter of time.
My inventions will change the world. I'll finish the perpetual fission reactor if it's the last thing I do.
Zip, please.
And now for a demonic Steve Jobs.
I don't care what it costs.
Chapter 6. The Price of Power.
Greetings.
As some of you already know, I am Leander Astartes, Archon of Hydropolis.
I'll be counting on you.
For your kind offer of assistance, I hereby appoint you my junior counsel. You will serve under Roland. It will be an honor, King Evan. Roland, I shall try not to disappoint you. Something tells me you won't.
Aye.
A fine appointment to be sure. I only have one question, mateys. Who will be setting or starting sights on next? Well, there are only two major nations left, right? Broadleaf and Ding Dong Dell. Which means we're going to Broadleaf, I guess. And yes, we saw the king of Broadleaf has gone completely crazy, and his king bond's severing. Yes.
Blimey.
What is it, Broadleaf on the other side of that great big oceanic rift thingy? Huh? An oceanic rift? An oceanic rift? Have you not heard of it? Interesting. And the rift is the great tear in the ocean bed. Yeah, that thing, which we've seen hundreds of times before. It is said to have been created when a powerful evil shook the very foundations of the earth many centuries ago. And when it arose, a division was created between the inner and outer parts of the ocean. Broadleaf lies on the other side of that divide. So you're saying we can't get there by sea?
Well, no.
Well, we ain't flying. Our craft may be rare beauties, but they ain't made for distances of that nature. There'll be no need to fly. We shall simply have our boat leap over the obstacle.
Huh?
You what now? I didn't take you for a comedian, Leander. Whatever do you mean? Can it really be the case that you've never seen a boat jump before? Wait, you're being serious.
Forgive me.
It's an everyday sight in Hydropolis. I thought it must be so everywhere, but it seems I was mistaken. And you can make our ship jump too, Leander.
Of course.
Certain modifications are required, but yes, with my guidance to the proper facilities, they can soon be made. Wonderful! We must gather our best shipbuilders and maritime engineers right away.
Blimey.
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. How old is... yeah. It may seem like a right royal stick in the mud, but that Leander's the one, eh? Jumping ships indeed. The very thought. I may be able to use magic in this world, but I still don't understand the theory behind it all. I'm sure glad we have some folks on board who do. If I was just one of them massive, great flipping kingmakers? You wouldn't be able, you wouldn't even need a boat. Flip, man, I'm flipping useless, I am. Lofty, I think you should be kind of grateful that you're not one of those gigantic kingmakers. Otherwise, well, yeah, if I had to fight you next, then you'd probably squish me. Let's see that there. Leander Astartes. Aristides, whatever. The chief advisor of the court of Queen Nera. Now, Leander uses formidable intellect to steer the ship of Saint Hydropolis. He and the queen declared their undying love to each other as children, and now he accepts their haughtiness with equanimity. Alright, so... Oh, let's see, Leaf Book. Alright, so Queen Nera's gotten rid of all her crazy laws. Makes sense since, well, no need to maintain the soul balance if Hydropolis is going to be reduced to a relic anyway. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to be working to make ourselves a jumping ship. A literally jumping ship. So, until next time, bye-bye!